Hello, Philip here, coming to you from on location again in Chiang Mai, and I'm in my favourite tea shop in the whole of Chiang Mai. Now, the first thing to say about Chiang Mai is that you could go to a different cafe or tea shop probably every day of the year. The whole town is full of them. Now this is like a new kind of video, and I think I'm going to do quite a few location shots and location travel kind of videos in Chiang Mai to show everybody, give them a taste of what the town's like. Now, Thamel, this is called the Thamel Coffee Shop or Thamel Tea Shop. It's full of souvenirs and dozens of Indian teas and Nepalese teas. You can get your meals here as well. Right now, I have a lovely pot of tea, which is Darjeeling First Flush. To tell you about Thamel, T-H-A-M-E-L, Thamel is the Khao San Road of Kathmandu. Me and Air went to Kathmandu and Nepal in 2009 for our honeymoon. And Thamel was the travellers area where all the guest houses are and all the restaurants and cafes, bookshops in Kathmandu. I could stay there for a year. One of my favourite places was the Funky Buddha Tea Garden. They had Pilgrim's Bookshop, which easily the best bookshop on the planet. And in the middle of this huge bookshop was like a tea shop, a bit like this. Anyway, we're back, this is in Chiang Mai, so it's called the Thamel, and the owner, called Nai, she frequently goes to Nepal, buys a new load of teas and all the souvenirs, brings them back, so you can buy Nepalese and Indian furnishings here. I think what you can see here is a good example of the kind of things that she sells. Thamel Coffee Shop is in the middle of Worawot Market, which is the main traditional, probably oldest market in Chiang Mai. It's in the middle and it's set by the river Ping. Huge cavernous indoor market, and I love going in there. In there you can get all kinds of, I get cashew nuts, I get cinnamon, I get my spices. You can get all local kinds of snacks and foods and curry pastes. Everything you can think about is in this huge Worawot indoor market. Outside it, where the Thamel tea shop is like a rabbit warren of alleyways and interesting shops and so on, and they've all somehow survived the COVID 2-year shutdown when no tourists were coming. And by the way, as I speak, in middle of July 2022, Chiang Mai is waking up again. There's quite a few tourists coming along again, so it's breathing some oxygen back into the town. I love coming here to Thamel Coffee Shop. I have a nice coffee or I have a pot of tea, and I do my book writing, my plotting of my learning empire, whatever work I do. I bring my laptop and my notebooks and I'm all set. Cheers. Darjeeling First Flush. And competing with my voice is, I think it's Indian music, I don't think it's Nepalese. Gives you the atmosphere. It's a beautiful coffee shop. I haven't worked out how to walk around with my camera on the stick or the tripod without looking like I'm some heavy breathing monster yet, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay here. So yes, Chiang Mai, a little bit about Chiang Mai, because I'm gonna do a lot of location shots, and I will come to you talking about whatever I'm talking about, whether it's travel or my learning empire related stuff, from various locations, and coffee shops are a good place to do them, and plenty of resorts, plenty of restaurants, temples. I'll come to you from a temple soon, and try and give you a flavour of Chiang Mai when I travel a bit more again, because I haven't been travelling for 2 years, not because of COVID per se, but because I've been setting up this learning empire and busily getting ready to launch, which I am now sort of launching, as you know, because you've come to my email list. And I've lost track. What I do is, when I'm going to tell you something, I go back and I paint the context. I've always done this with friends, and suddenly I get to the point where I began, and I don't know where I am. Age, too much beer perhaps, who knows. So Chiang Mai is, I came to Chiang Mai after I'd had 2 nights in Bangkok in 1991, and then me and my friend from Manchester, we came up north to Chiang Mai for 2 weeks, and we did a trek in the mountains, and we rode elephants and went to wild waterfalls and went rafting, all kinds of things. And Chiang Mai is just a nature wonderland and an adventure playground. It's got everything except the beach. Just to close for now then, which is like an introduction to this kind of video I'm going to do, travel oriented. In my previous email I asked you about learning and teaching. I'll get back to that another time, just to let you know I haven't forgotten about it. This will be, I think this is going to be the 4th email I've sent you. It's all part of a welcome sequence, and I'll probably send another 1 or 2, and then by that time I'll have my newsletter sorted out, my blogs and videos, and they'll be coming to you. So that's what's going to happen. This is part of an initial welcome sequence. And then when I publish a blog, that comes to you. When I publish a video to YouTube channel, that comes to you. But what I want to do is wrap it all up into the Monday Motivator newsletter magazine, and put some travel photos in there. I think in the last email I sent you my first gallery, which was 7 photos, just a little introduction to Thailand. I've got plenty of Asian countries to bring to you on film. So lots to come. Hope you're enjoying the journey so far, wherever you are in the world. Something I write about in my book a lot, and I'll say it here, just remember, we only get one life. No dress rehearsals, no dummy runs, no second goes. This is it. This is your life. So don't get to the deathbed and have regrets. That's in part what my learning empire is all about, is to inspire you to make more of your life, because there's so many factors that get in our way. A self-doubting voice, we think we're too busy, we get stuck at the procrastination station. I'm going to take you to the transformation station, where everything changes and you get moving. So there's a lot keeping us humans in check, but when we open up and get into our world and be more proactive and more productive, we tune into our creativity, we connect to our innate intelligence, we gain confidence, we gain more esteem. That self-doubting voice, we start to say, go away, we're not interested, I'm doing stuff now. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed my on location video. It's the first of a travel series. I will come back for more. Take care. Bye bye.